Folks, do you want to know how crazy the housing market is? Well, one of the ways you can test this is to understand what the home builders might be offering sellers to get into a deal. So we have Matt, the mortgage guy, who is a broker that really gets paid when you close loans. So him talking about builders giving away stuff does not help him. But he has been gracious enough to collect a lot of feedback, and I want to hear just how wild these giveaways are. The
Yeah,
floor
and
is yours.
so for sure, I just wanted to let people know, and this is one of those commercials where if I tell you not to refinance, you know I must be speaking straight because I only get paid when the loan closes. So when I tell you to go, pound on some of these realtors that are offering incentives, I mean it because
You mean builders, just to be clear, builders.
What'd I say? Sellers?
Realtors.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about realtors. I got realtors on my mind. Great partners. So builders,
right,
rather than price cut from 800 to 760 and have new comp set at 760, will do anything. And it's in your benefit as a buyer if they're going to give you 20,000 towards closing costs, if they're going to give you, a 2% rate buy down or whatever they're going to do. I just keep seeing more and more evidence of builders willing to do this because the alternative is a lower price. And that's the last thing they would want to do because it sets a new comp. And so always, connect with the mortgage broker and say, hey, here's what I got. Let's compare. And that's what I've told people to do, Mike. And when they do, that's where I get all this evidence where I'm like, holy moly. I have a mask always. Hey, can I get this if I use an outside lender? Nope. It's the lender we own and we want to control it all. If you work with us, 20,000 here, 10,000 in upgrades, 10,000 in buy down, whatever it is. But that stuff exists. And so for some buyers, it makes sense. There's a trade-off in a lot of cases where resale might have a certain property tax. The new stuff's got Mellorues and higher taxes and some other stuff that is not so pretty. But as far as getting huge credits to be able to structure a mortgage that makes sense, new builds might be the answer. Part of me dies inside when I say it, Mike, because builders have, ostracized lenders and said, you got to use our company. But I'm a champion for the consumer. And so whatever's best for the consumer, and literally had a call with my team where one of the loan officers, who's a great loan officer, cares about people, said, I knew that I had to tell my client, do what's best for you, even though it pained this loan officer because it's been 8 months of working with, advising, helping to prepare. But the builder's offering something that's in the best interest of the consumer for them to do that versus using an outside lender. And so she had to say, best of luck to you, future referrals, future refinances, please give me a call. And so if you're a consumer and you're looking at buying something, look at the new build stuff and see what you can squeeze out of them. Who knows how long that's going to be around? Like we talked about, rates come down, spring buying season comes and there's more demand. That stuff might evaporate, but while it's here in some markets, go out and see what you can get.
Yeah, my kind of takeaway for this is really twofold. First and foremost, if you happen to be shopping for a new home, ask. And I would ask multiple times to see what they could do, because I am seeing credits. Anna Kelly, if you people go back and look at her playlist, she got a deal done. Again, some of it was time sensitive because she closed before year end. So she got a sweetheart deal. But go ask for credits. Go ask for rate buy downs. Again, if you're going to be in this home for years, get that rate buy down. Black Knight did a study that offering buy downs and rates actually helps protect the builder's margins. It just makes sense, right? They don't want to take the one price down because it's a comp for everything. And then lastly, hopefully you've seen more evidence that Matt, the mortgage guy, and his team will do right by you. If you want a mortgage broker like this, reach out to him. How do they do that?
Greatmortgagebroker.com.
Thank you, buddy.